The champions, ladies and gentlemen, of karate, Muay Thai, and boxing, kickboxing, MMA will collide under one rule tonight, and we're here to witness all that action here. We want to start with the tournament draw for the open weight championship of Karma Fight League. This innovative concept, introduced by KFL, the best 8 fighters in the country will be fighting under the unique circumstance of finding their opponent at the night of the fight. Fighters come from karate, Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. From 65 kgs to 80 kgs will be facing each other under one rule set. Let the karma decide, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome our fighters of Sri Lanka's first ever K1 Openweight Championship. Please welcome Tazo from K1 Ceylon. And in 2, Hishan Benjamin from UCC. Next, Gihan Sonic Prasanna from WMA. Please welcome the independent fighter, Luxuri Silva. And ladies and gentlemen, joining us next, Lahiru Sandruan from Fitness 360. Sylvester Silva from LFG Combat Club. Shrimal Rodrigo from Soul Fight Academy. Malinda Amarasinghe from Team Boyka. Now, to begin the draw, our fighters will pick their number from the box of karma. And ladies and gentlemen, once you pick the number, you cannot reveal it to anyone. So you can have a look at the number, but have it with you. That's their karma here tonight, to pick a game or to pick an opponent. And that's how simple it is. It's a Motorola Karma Fight League happening here at the Taprobane, ladies and gentlemen, as our champion fighters are selecting their number. Make sure you have a look at the number and keep it to yourself. And ladies and gentlemen, we will invite our fighters according to the numbers, as they will choose their match and opponent according to their karma. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's invite to the stage, gentlemen with number 1. Who's got number 1? Number 1. Malinda Amarasinghe from Team Boyka. And we'd like to invite number 2. Gentleman number 2, come on everybody, put your hands together. Lahiru Sandruan, ladies and gentlemen, from Fitness 360. We're inviting number 3. Tazo from K1. Here we go. Bout number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Face-off challenge being taking place here. And we'd like to invite number 4. Put your hands together, everybody. Let's hear it. Independent fighter, ladies and gentlemen, Luxuri Silva. And we'd like to invite number 5. Gihan Sonic Prasanna from WMA. Gihan Sonic Prasanna, ladies and gentlemen, from WMA versus Lahiru Sandruan from Fitness 360. Number 6 joins us in the ring. Sylvester Silva from LFG Combat Club. And we invite number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, from Soul Fight Academy, Shrimal Rodrigo. Inviting someone to challenge here. Face off. Number 8 doesn't have a choice, ladies and gentlemen. So we invite Heshan Benjamin from UCC. Put your hands together, everybody. Let's give our best wishes to them. And with that, we'd like to say thank you to Mr. Samarutekra and to Mr. Tricky. Thank you very much.
Looking like they have a lot of respect for each other, which is great.
Yeah, they do. They have, I think they've known each other for many years. And, you know, they're coming into this bout with amazing respect.
There you go.
There we go. Amazing sportsmanship. Gloves there. Shrimal Rodrigo. Sylvester Silva.
I am ready to rumble. Are you ready to rumble?
Here we go.
The first bout in the open weight division.
This is exciting.
Here it is.
Open weight championship will one day, if I'm not mistaken, will end in a belt. You know, and one of these guys, could they take the win here tonight?
Oh, straight to business. What's up?
They're going at each other from the first round.
Shrimal's charging in.
Shrimal charging in, a barrage of punches. Sylvester needs to.
Look at them go.
Shrimal is pressuring Sylvester there. A Superman punch by Shrimal. And, I believe that was a trip.
That was a trip, and the referee says take a breather.
Silva needs to counter those wild, and a one knee by Shrimal.
Caught him there. Sylvester
Nice
caught
knee.
him there with a bit of an uppercut.
Oh
Some wild swings.
my God. The pace in the first round, Sham, is just amazing.
Good leg
Nice
kick.
outside leg kick by
This is
Silva.
why-
Referee advising Silva that you can only knee once, and a knee by Shrimal. You know,
Shrimal is like in a take no prisoners mode. He's out there. He's out there to get him.
both these guys, when they get in the clinch, they seem to be landing a lot of uppercuts and a lot of, hooks. And
Yeah.
those factor in too, Amazing
Missed
cardio
that kick there.
by Sylvester Silva and Shrimal. See, this is the first round. The pace is incredible. A spinning back
Never
kick
seen that kick
attempt
there.
by Silva.
Oh.
And a kick to the body by Shrimal.
Connecting.
And a knee that landed clean on Silva's shin.
Oh.
And God! Shrimal goes down.
Despite everything, Shrimal hits the
very
floor for
good
the first time in this round. Here comes Silva on the attack.
Making more
Looking
use
to
of the leg.
restore something.
Overhand right and an inside kick to the body by Shrimal. And Silva counters with his own strikes. He trips him again. Oh my God, what a moment.
What happens there?
What a moment.
I tell you what, that was a nice trip though.
He countered
Again.
the trip.
He just went off balance on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, Silva pushing Shrimal against the ring. This is a very close fight, Sham. I don't know who's got the better of who.
Oh, what was
Right
it?
now, it's very difficult.
Remember, we are fighting
Was-
with
was,
A1 rules here.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a...
Oh my God! Shrimal dropped. I didn't see the punch from this
can't take
angle
it.
that I was seeing.
Can't take your eyes away from the action for 1 minute.
Crashing onto the rope. The back of his head was on the rope. I don't know.
Sham, this kind of trips won't work in K1. I think that's what referee Vasanta Senaratne advised Silva.
Yeah.
See Silva coming in with a high guard and a bit of uppercut.
That was a
By
good
Silva.
uppercut.
And Shrimal with that knee.
Good knee there by Shrimal.
Oh, and a knee.
Another good knee.
And referee Vasanta
Winded him.
Senaratne advising Shrimal that you can only use one knee.
Oh,
A nice
spinning.
spinning back fist attempt there by Shrimal.
Only a few more
Sylvester
seconds
is a
to
little
go
winded now.
in this first round. And you just can't call it, can you?
Oh, who is getting the better of each other?
Sylvester getting kicked in the tummy. There was a bit of a blow.
Guys,
That
these
took
are
a lot.
veteran fighters. This kind of pace is nothing new to these guys, you know. This is only the first round.
You're
And they're
right.
not even breaking a sweat, Marky boy.
You're right. But those knees to the midriff area.
Yeah, by
definitely.
Silva, yeah.
By Silva.
And,
And
the end
that's
of
the
the
first round. Quickly, they rush in. You can
Guys.
see the urgency on both sides to get their fighters to the corners and talk some sense into them and what to do next, game plan, what, and then a quick little massage.
Guys, this is why this fight is happening in the Openweight Championship. This is the kind of pace we were expecting in the Open Championship, and I think both these guys delivered up to the expectations of the audience and the fans. Wow, what a fight! I can't call that fight. I don't know who won that round, man.
I
Incidentally,
honestly
Shrimal
can't figure it
quite
out.
a few kgs heavier
Yeah,
than Sylvester.
got the weight advantage.
And those punches that he's administering are being felt. I guess the extra weight also plays a role when, you come in with that weight.
Let me also mention that, Shrimal was trained by ex-UFC fighter Will Chope, so that has to count in sometimes.
Ex-UFC fighter, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
sure.
Yes.
The second round, first fight of the Openweight Championship, Sylvester Silva versus Shrimal Rodriguez. Here we go. You see what they're doing? This is good. You don't have to go at each other. You got one round and another round. You got 2 rounds. Oh my God! I think Silva just dropped Shrimal.
Yeah, indicating that he slipped there.
Was it a slip?
He indicated that it was a slip, yes.
Okay.
Shrimal indicating it was a slip there. Little wobbly Shrimal looks at the moment. Connecting
A
with a
spinning back fist by Silva.
spinning back.
And he's got Shrimal up against the rope.
That's a heavy one. That was a heavy kick.
Oh! I believe
Silva
he
takes
tripped.
to the floor.
I think he tripped.
Just checking the suspension of the rings.
Yeah.
No trips over there.
Wow, man, this fight is just. This is living up to the. Oh! A beautiful knee to the body by Shrimal and a
wow,
big
that
body
kick.
kick.
Look at them go.
Oh my God, this is very close, Oh!
Falling hard. Being warned several times now, Shrimal, for his trips.
There seems to be a lot of trips here. A huge cross landed, but was blocked very well by Shrimal. Shrimal has a high guard that is really good for a fighter like Silva. Beautiful combinations there by Silva. Getting the best of Shrimal Rodriguez. Both fighters are orthodox.
Sylvester looking quite composed at the moment.
A nice cross and a spinning back
spinning
fist
kick.
attempt. It landed clean, I believe.
He did land clean.
He did land clean, yeah.
Shrimal finding a surge of energy all of a sudden. Silva on the prowl, looking to get a clean shot, but no.
Yes, Silva seems to be, he wants to exercise the clinch, but this is K1, you cannot work in the clinch. Your clinches are broken up. This is very explosive. You got to work with combinations.
I'm quite enjoying the ringside assistance of both these fighters.
This is Colombo versus Kurunagala. Shyam, I'm telling you, the kind of technique that they're showing and the kind of heart and the cardio, that's why these guys are veteran fighters, man. Another spinning back fist attempt by Shrimal, but ducks in by Silva. Ooh, and Shrimal. Silva is constantly pressuring Shrimal right now.
Landed on the shoulder.
It's a beautiful teep kick by Shrimal. A kick to the body by Shrimal again. And a jump. Oh! Shrimal drops again.
Shrimal going in. but falling.
You know, this fight started off with Shrimal pressuring Silva. Now it seems to be Silva pressuring.
I think in the process, Silva got his head
He got
in
his
the knee.
momentum again.
Yeah.
No, another.
I would also just put this down to the physique. Shrimal looks a bit more on the heavier side compared to
He has
Silva.
a weight advantage here.
Yeah.
Oh! A beautiful cross to the temple. I believe that was the forehead that landed. And Shrimal goes down. This is the fight we're talking about. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, little
2
trip.
seconds.
And that's the end of the second round.
At the last second, Shrimal was able to drop Silva.
You know, Sylvester didn't connect with that last straight punch, though.
No, he did not.
I don't think
He did not.
connected,
He did
no.
not.
If it connected, Shrimal would have been down.
Oh, okay. My bad. But I can guarantee you that, one of these guys landed a brutal punch to the forehead of the opponent. At the last second, the very last second, that last second of that second round was very explosive. I still don't know who I want to...
I mean, you only realize how intense this sport is when you see these fighters during these intense, rounds. How athletic and how durable and how much training goes into each of these camps.
Hi guys, here's a question. You're Shrimal's coach, you're Sylvester's coach. What would you be saying to your boys right now?
Well, if I was Shrimal's coach, I'd be, advising Shrimal to be careful with those spinning back fists, because those back fists by Silva is devastating. And we saw how it landed, like he landed several of them, but how will he deal with that?
What would you say, Marky?
What would you say, Mark?
I think both fighters should just third and final round. Falling hard on his knees there.
Why do I feel like a knockout is on the way?
Both these fighters, waiting for the opportunity. That's the
Both
opening.
fighters connecting there with us.
Nice 1-2 by Silva. Those landed clean, Mark, I'm telling you. Wow, Silva's very durable.
Sylvester going in for a quick block.
Beautiful combination by Shrimal. Outside leg kick and 1-2s to the body and a knee. And another knee, and another knee. You can't have 2 knees. And referee warning Shrimal of that. See, he's coming from Muay Thai background. That's why he's having 2 knees. But he has to stop that.
A stern
Habits,
warning by the
right?
referee there.
Yep.
I'm quite impressed with this bout. I'm really impressed with both of their physical ability to withhold. Oh!
There was a high kick that landed clean by Silva. Oh, an overhand right that landed clean by Silva.
That was a nice little
Another knee. Oh!
double knee.
Oh, referee Vasanta Senaratna again, issuing a warning to Shrimal and a spinning back kick by Silva as soon as the referee starts his fight. Oh, and a knee by Shrimal and a body kick by Shrimal. I believe Silva's bleeding, guys.
He is. Is he?
He is bleeding. His nose is bloody.
Oh yeah,
I believe he has a cut
He
right
is
above his
open.
nose.
There
Yeah,
is a cut.
there is a cut.
But no matter, I guess. No matter.
I can't judge this fight. Shyam, I'm telling you, this
Blood has been drawn.
What has been drawn? Dog fight. Absolute dog fight.
Sylvester breathing heavy. Good knee.
Oh, nice knee by Shrimal. Shrimal pressuring his opponent for a change now.
Referee checking the face and the nose.
Checking
We're
if
in
Silva
the
can
last
continue.
few seconds of this matchup, and I still
Final
can't
10
figure out
seconds.
who's got the upper
Honestly,
hand.
Shyam, honestly.
It's such a display, man. Such an amazing display.
Shrimal's cornerman yelling at him at this moment. Wow, the intensity in this arena is palpable, I'm telling you. Oh, kick to the body by Shrimal. And a nice dirty boxing by Silva. Oh! That's a trip.
That was a grip. And also his head hitting
And
the
the
floor.
referee is warning Shrimal yet again.
Yeah.
I feel like a point may be
I don't know.
in question.
Yeah. Oh, nice 1-2 by Silva and a body kick by Shrimal. Shyam, I'm telling you, those 1-2s are heavy from Silva.
Those are heavy.
Those are very heavy
and you
shots.
could feel it impacting him.
You hear that shot, right? Like bam,
The
bam.
referee doing a great job though in this fight.
Yeah.
Making sure everything is.
See, I told you that spinning back fist again by Silva. Rodrigo did a good job ducking that.
Absolutely.
Another beautiful combination by Silva.
Both corners very into this fight.
This third round, Sham, it's one. At one time, it's Silva. Oh, Silva goes down. Silva goes
That was
down.
a good kick. That was a good kick.
And
And
referee-
Sylvester felt it.
Okay. Can he fight?
Sylvester felt that kick.
All right, referee Vasanta, let's go. Fight.
That's the end of the round.
That's the
round.
end
That's
of
the
the
fight.
round.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I am unable to figure out what happened. This is too much. This is too
All
much
right,
for my poor
Mark
heart.
Sham, Mark Sham.
I think Shrimal got this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think Shrimal got this.
You think so?
I think Shrimal got this.
Guys, my heart is pounding. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm slightly inclined with Sylvester.
You are.
I don't know why.
Whoa,
Hey.
whoa, whoa. Shrimal is back again in the ring, and he's telling his opponent, "Let's get back up, man. Get back up. We have to fight."
Tell you what though, in this part of the tournament, there's also a karma factor bonus,
Yep, that's
You're
true.
right.
right?
You're right.
So the karma factor bonus is where you're given a double on what you're already winning.
Ladies and gents, the winner of this fight, Sylvester Silva!
An opportunity for him to also showcase his class.
Exactly.
I'm sure that you know.
Jab by Heshan.
No love lost over there.
Luxuri is a very dangerous striker. I wonder how he's going to approach this fight. He needs to find an opening and close the gap.
He will have to. And both these guys are quite accomplished in terms of defense.
Ooh, shin to shin connects there. Nice inside leg kick again by Heshan. A kick to the body, but blocked by Silva. Oh! A question mark kick that landed clean. That was a question mark kick. Sham, that kick was beautiful.
Heshan going at it. Heshan
Look at him go.
unleashing.
Look at Heshan go.
Oh my
Heshan
God.
is definitely looking at the uppercuts. He wants to score because he knows he's got a high defense, so he's going to go low. And can take him with the uppercut.
Sham, that's great that he's going ahead like that, but against the very... Oh, I think he caught
That
that.
was
This
a
is a
low
groin
kick.
strike.
That's the groin
That was a low
strike.
kick.
Yep.
That was a low kick. You could feel it from the commentary box here.
I'm a little uncomfortable right now.
But they do have safety gear down there from what I understand.
Yeah, they do. Got nothing to worry about. Heshan says that he can continue.
Yes.
Here we go.
Balls of steel.
Wow, man, the suspense here. This is Candy versus Kurunagala, by the way. Heshan is from the Ultimax Combat Club in Kandy.
Oh, landing
a
some
nice
good
combination
punches
landed by
there.
Silva. And Heshan
Heshan
coming in with those
retreat,
uppercuts to the body. Oh, nice
Almost
deep kick.
got kick. Another one.
Heshan really
Amazing.
getting charged up here.
Attempt at a Superman kick and a punch.
Oh,
Heshan timing his punch as well. Heshan's team really shouting out some
Yeah.
advice over here.
Heshan is just going at Luxuri like a locomotive.
Sham, he has to, the support he's getting from Kandy right now, he cannot let his fans down and fans and friends down. He's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulder.
I'm
Especially
sure.
going up against a very experienced fighter. And Luxuri's got a point to prove. Hey, I'm not going to back down against this up and coming guy. I've been in this game for a long time. I can throw a punch too.
Luxuri is an absolute
Heshan with
brawler.
some powerful kicks.
He's gonna brawl. He likes to take a hit. He likes to be wearing down a bit.
Yep. He's not afraid of the danger.
No, he's not.
Oh,
He'll take a
see
hit.
that? See that? There was a beautiful punch landed by Luxuri. And
Heshan
and
connecting
Heshan
well
with
there.
with a response. Uppercut after uppercut after uppercut. Luxuri has to retreat a little bit.
oh,
Almost
nice
hit him in the face
by
there.
Heshan.
Nice
Guys,
kick.
let me tell you something. Silva has his guard up, but that is allowing an opening for Heshan to land uppercuts to the body, and Silva's got to do something about that. Those uppercuts are devastating, and those are
And
clean
Heshan
shots.
has reach too.
Yep.
So Silva has to then make
Heshan,
I feel like Heshan has a better reach advantage.
he does.
he's definitely using all his
Again.
tools.
Yeah. Nice side kick by Heshan to the body.
Oh,
Oh, nice outside leg kick. Oh man, someone's gonna get knocked out. I feel like this is crazy. And the end of the first round.
That's the end of the first round.
this is crazy stuff. Such an intense fight. I got my 7-year-old next to me playing games on the phone. What's this life, man?
I can't
he doesn't
speak for
know
you
what's
two.
happening.
He's like, I don't give a rat's.
We are ready for round number 2 of the second bout of the Open Weight Championship of KFL 2.
All right, round
Nice
2
kick.
is in progress.
Nice lead kick to the body there. Spinning back kick attempt, but it was blocked.
Did you see that?
Did you see that kick
Once
there?
again, I'm like, Heshan
Heshan getting hit.
Luxuri got Heshan in trouble there momentarily.
Oh, he's getting-
He landed huge
another one.
bombs on his face. Oh my God, Heshan is in trouble. Heshan needs to be
Luxuri
stopped.
is showing us why he is effective, why he is known as a dangerous striker. Because when he strikes, it stays struck.
Showing experience there in the ring right now.
Connecting with a punch.
I had a feeling Luxuri was going to come all guns blazing in this one.
Because the first round was close, but I felt like it went to Heshan. And Luxuri, I feel like he has a proof point in this second round. He needs to win this round.
Silva connected well.
Yeah, he can.
He created some good ones. Heshan connecting over there. Luxuri making. There you go.
Oh,
Now you see. He's got his defense up and he's also moving back to avoid the kick. Luxuri has learned. So he's coming back with a game plan this time around.
That's right.
Heshan has to be made to think. Heshan now reaching out. Going for the uppercut but not connecting. Again, the kick's been blocked. Deep breathing.
Heshan needs to have a high guard. I feel like he's vulnerable to a head kick there. But you know, since he has the reach advantage, he seems to not be worried. But see, that's what I told you. The kick to the face could be coming. He needs to have his guard up. See, Luxuri has his guard up. Oh, uppercuts by Benjamin.
Oh,
and a nice
connecting.
cross to the face by Silva. Man, Benjamin is not... He's not backing down.
He's a tough cookie, man. He's a tough cookie. He's getting hit.
He's got centering. He's in control of this fight. I
Show
feel
me the
like with
message.
the movements, you know, he's in the center of the ring. Wow.
I put this video in Sri Lanka. The question mark.
Wow, the will to win from both these guys is just amazing. And I think, Mark, I think Heshan is a bit tired. Oh!
Connecting
Big
well
right
there.
hand by
Connecting
Silva.
well.
Landed clean. But
Heshan
Heshan
going
is on
after
the
him.
Heshan is on the offensive. Oh! And Silva
Oh
in
my
trouble now.
goodness. Heshan on the attack.
Oh my
He's
God.
like, I got you this time.
Oh my God.
That kick was heard across Boral and Rajagiri.
Heshan got the better of that exchange.
Yeah, he got Silva in trouble there. Oh! Kick to the face shot.
That
Straight through the
was
defensive.
devastating.
How is Silva standing? My God, the heart of this guy.
I'll tell you what, it's not easy taking a kick to your face, okay? You lose.
You lose.
You lose your bearing. It affects you, your thinking, and everything. Now, this is a good,
solid
good
round.
call. This
That
round.
was a solid round.
I think Luxuri had the first half of the round, Heshan had the second half of the round.
I think the judges are going to have the time of their lives scoring this fight. Oh my
That
God.
kick to
Both
the
of you
face,
are
though.
right. Yeah,
that
was
kick to the face
through the
was a game
defenses.
changer.
Absolutely.
Right? You need to understand,
Absolutely.
you get a kick over there, man. I've been kicked there before. Your whole cranium
It
shakes,
does.
right? This is a concussion
No joke,
kick.
yeah.
And you're unable to breathe as well. If your nostril is not broken, you're going to have massive problems. You're going to have bleeding as well. So it could even impair your sight.
Yes.
So he's got a lot of issues going on in his end, and Heshan will look to capitalize on that.
Exactly.
Luxuri is a veteran, he's a great brawler, above all he's a man of heart. He's got massive heart and pride, so he will not step back from this fight.
Yeah. Luxuri is a 6-time karate champion. So,
And that shows in this, you know, he hurt his nose from that kick, like you said. But how about Luxuri? He's still able to fight. Sham.
Heart.
but Heshan has impressed me with his resilience, fighting efforts.
And
There you heard it.
Let's
final
go.
round.
3 minutes of sheer destruction coming away.
ooh, big kick to the body, big punch to the
Another
body. By
a misconnection.
I think those combinations landed clean on Heshan's chin there. And it's amazing he's able to stand and fight after that combination. Oh my God. And a lot of other things like people tend to forget is that when fighters are hurt, when their nose is compromised, it's hard to breathe, especially when they're wearing that mouthpiece. Wow, man, wow.
There's a lot going on against Luxuri right now, and he's got to dig deep, and he's got to dig deep hard.
Nice inside leg kick by Luxuri. Shin to
Another
shin
shin
there.
top.
Nice deep kick by Heshan.
Oh!
Oh.
Heshan looking to release.
Heshan waiting for that moment, to see that opening. And good thing about these guys is that when they go in, they land a multiple, like a barrage of punches and kicks. Their combinations, big right hand to the temple there of Luxuri by Heshan.
Heshan looking to hit and connect in Luxuri's face. He knows his damage over there now.
Sham, I think Heshan has proved to us and to the fans that he belongs in this openweight championship.
Absolutely.
Against a very game opponent like Luxuri. Oh, nice kick to the body there by Luxuri. Luxuri needs to go in there. He can't let Heshan get the best of it. Nice! That's what I'm talking about.
Luxuri capitalizing on that moment, seeing an opening and taking full advantage.
That's the Luxuri Silva I know from Kurunagala. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Again,
Final few seconds.
old,
Both fighters feeling it
wily
now.
old fighter.
Heshan's head movement is very underrated, I tell you. See, he uses his head movement is good. He's at a decent level.
Benjamin's definitely got a bit more of a reach on those lunges, on those jabs, as you can see.
The question is, how is Luxuri going to counter that reach? That Heshan does have the reach advantage, I feel like. Oh. That's what I'm talking about! Heshan in trouble there! Beautiful combination by
Definitely
Silva.
feeling that one.
Heshan immediately coming away from the ring. Now reaching, Luxuri reaching forward, lunging.
Silva
Getting a punch
feeling
through.
it. Silva's team very excited.
A reverse kick.
Final 10 seconds.
Both athletes missing their kicks there. One to the face.
Big shots by Luxuri. And Heshan counters, and now Heshan, I feel like he is kind of tired. Oh my God! What the hell?
What?
I feel like both these guys could have done more in the third round, but I think their cardio was getting the best of them, the lack of cardio there. But again, hats off to both these warriors. What a fight.
What a fight.
Now we are waiting for the official decision. Judges?
I feel Heshan.
You can't count out Luxuri too, Sham,
No. I'm not counting him out at
Why
all.
did you say that?
I felt that Heshan in the initial stages in the first round got in a few good hits, scored a few points. In the second round, yes, he was dominated by Luxuri. However, towards the latter part of that second round, he came forward and he came strong. Even in the third round, Luxuri dominated, but Heshan, the last minute or so, landed with some punches. I do believe Heshan won the first round, and that lead would sustain him in the next two rounds. We wait and see.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by way of points, Luxuri Silva.
Bout number 3 of the Open Weight Championship of Karma Fight League 2. Here we go. Gyan Sadiq Prasanna versus Lahiru Sandarwan.
Oh, early morning, a big kick.
Sonic
But
starting
another
off
one.
with a body kick.
Look at that speed. Now I understand why they call him Sonic.
Sonic.
Lahiru's like, come on man, bring it up.
Sonic.
Guys, this fight is starting off at a crazy pace there.
Wow.
Ooh, kick to the
A
body.
little smile.
And Gyan's like smiling, man.
Sonic is...
Oh, a head kick shot. A head kick landed on Lahiru's face.
He's not even phased. I like how
nice
Gyan
kick,
is
sir.
taunting his opponent.
Man, that's crazy.
Wow, that did not connect. That connected.
A few seconds ago, Gyan landed a nice inside leg kick to the thigh of Lahiru. Lahiru is a karate practitioner, a karateka. Lahiru needs to find an opening because Gyan's a very explosive fighter.
He is.
And K1 is a platform. Gyan's a kickboxer and Lahiru is a karateka. So K1 is a perfect platform for them to clash, This is a clash of styles, I would say.
It is. It's a clash of styles. And so far we've been treated to a wonderful display.
Nice head kick by Lahiru, a body kick by
nice.
Gihan.
Good kick.
Ooh!
Feel that
Those
one.
kicks to the body hurt, Shyam. Oh, I could feel it. Nice combinations by Gihan.
Good uppercut. Two uppercuts.
Two uppercuts. Gihan had Lahiru in trouble there. Ooh. Nice head movement by Gihan. He's showing some good technique there. Gihan is showing some good technique there. Those two uppercuts he landed were brutal.
Double uppercuts there.
See, there's another uppercut.
Oh,
there.
nice little block there.
Yeah, it went right through the
He
guy.
anticipated
He
that.
anticipated that.
Good inside
The
kick.
outside leg kick to the
Another
body,
one.
inside leg to the body, and another kick by Lahiru. Oh my God.
That does. I'm throwing in the towel. Started off very fast, but now it's a little slowed down.
Yep. The pace dropped a little, you know.
I think the boys have just worn themselves out a
Yep.
little bit.
You know, they know that you got 3 rounds, guys. You can hold yourself in, you know. You see what Gihan is doing. He's gauging his opponent with that
The reach.
lead hand. You know, he's trying to.
Let's not forget Sonic was the winner from KFL 1.
He was.
Amazing exchanges.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Toe to
God.
toe, toe to toe.
Nice body
Solid
kick
kick.
by Gihan. Gihan moves in with those amazing combinations and a
Good
knee.
knee. That didn't
Landed
connect.
partially. That didn't
Yeah,
connect.
that didn't connect.
That didn't connect.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Come on, guys. You gotta make a move here. Nice outside leg kick.
Another one.
That's the end of the first round.
Oh my God.
That started off explosively.
Absolutely. The crowd is still energized by what they're seeing, which is great.
You know, so Lahiru is from Colombo and Sonic is from Kandy. This is a battle between Kandy and Colombo. And as you can see, people from Kandy have come out here, do Taproben, and they're in the arena, you know. We got a huge support for Gihan. You know, he's been coached by Vasanta Sena Ratna, who's one of the best kickboxing coaches in the country from WMA Kandy. You know, he has a kickboxing black belt, Mark. You know, Gihan has a kickboxing black
He
belt.
does.
And that really showed in this first round.
But right now, round 2 of this epic clash between Gihan Sonic Prasanna and Lahiru Sandro.
There we go. Oh,
You know, Lahiru, amazing feints there. He tried to show a little bit, but Gihan's fast, man. Oh, nice follow kick to the body. Oh, big shots by Lahiru. And he goes in, Lahiru goes. Gihan goes in.
I think Lahiru is now revitalized, re-energized. He's coming with a new game plan, and he's going for quick shots.
He's going for quick shots.
He understands, he doesn't have the reach. He understands that Gihan is coming stronger with the arms, so he's just going to go through it now.
This is the second round, Shan. They need to,
good
they need to
kick there.
prove themselves to
Good
the
knee.
judges that I am the better fighter. I am landing more cleaner shots than my opponent, you know. But if you are Lahiru Sandro, how would you do that against the kind of style that Gihan is bringing out?
I would really just I would expand the gap between each other, and I would make him come to me and then hit him.
You mean keep the fight at a distance and,
Yeah.
you know, find openings for good combinations.
I need to draw him to me.
See what Gihan's doing there? Oh, that's funny.
Taunting.
He's taunting his opponent. Lahiru is 33 years old. He's also a very experienced fighter. Oh, kick to the body by Lahiru.
A complete miss.
A complete miss. If that kick landed, though,
Sonic full
Gihan
of
is
confidence.
absolutely confident in his head movement, man.
And he's just walking away from it.
Yeah, he has that
Reminds
about
me
him.
of what's his name? The
Oh,
WWE
good
wrestler
kick
walking away.
connecting to the head.
Oh, another one to the leg.
Another
Man, those
inside kick
Calf
to the leg.
calf.
Sonic taunting his opponent.
The taunting
Getting the crowd
continues.
going.
A little bit of head games, I love it.
What a fight. Lahiru needs to find an opening here. He can't fall for basic traps here, you know.
Oh,
Kick to kick. An outside leg kick by Gihan Sonic Prasanna. And
Pushing him
Lahiru
away.
pushes his opponent away.
his corner telling him not to rush. Let's plenty of time.
Gihan.
Gihan.
Yep. Gihan's been doing that. That's the third time he did that, you know. Nice jab there by Gihan, an outside leg kick. Beautiful. Man, those kicks must hurt Lahiru's leg,
they
bro.
are. And you could see.
You can hear it, right?
Right.
Oh! A spinning back
Attempting
kick.
Another
a
miss.
spinning kick.
Yup.
2 fatal kicks that he missed with ease.
I think he did more harm to himself with
Yep.
that move,
Yeah.
hitting the canvas hard.
I feel like Lahiru is running out of options right now.
Final
He
10
needs to find
seconds.
better openings. Oh, nice jab
Connecting
by
the-
Gihan.
oh, connecting.
Lahiru was in trouble there.
Sonic
And
connects.
Gihan shows how it's done. Says, you want to kick, you kick this way, he says.
And that's the end of round 2.
Ah.
How do you time that so precisely?
How did you time that precisely?
Wow. Takes a lot of effort.
Or do you see a screen that shows the timer?
I did not see a screen that showed the timer.
I'm looking for a timer.
I'm
looking for a
looking for
screen.
time too.
Where is the hack now?
Okay, let's get back to the fight. Guys, Lahiru, I feel like he's 2-0. Right now, he lost the last 2 rounds in my opinion. But he needs to, you know, come back strong in this round. You know, I wonder what his coaches are saying.
To me, it seems like Gihan is just way more accomplished right now.
He came in with a sense of confidence. He came
Right.
on a bike. That's something new. We haven't seen any other fighter doing an entrance of that sort.
And we saw Gihan with better combinations, more creative combinations.
And the fact that he's able to stand across Lahiru and taunt him,
Yeah.
you know,
The confidence levels are
the
just...
confidence level.
That
And
was
also-
badass.
It was badass. It also shows the amount of confidence he has in himself and the fact that he knows that it's in his head.
But again, just like cricket, it could be anybody's game.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
could be.
one punch connects.
This third round decides it all, ladies and gentlemen.
Hasta la
Absolutely.
vista. All right,
All right, who is it going to be?
the money round.
Cautious approach by both fighters.
This is it. This is what it all boils down to. You gotta do something significant. If I am Lahiru, I have to do something significant here. He's looking at Lahiru's looking at Sonic's foot there. Oh, I wonder what that's about.
Lahiru is probably trying to get him on the floor.
Yeah.
And just trip him a little bit. And
Big
There we
shots
go.
by Gihan and a head kick by
Really
Gihan.
connecting.
Gihan is like,
really connecting there.
nah, this is mine.
Amazing support from
You
Kanye.
could hear the ground support for him.
Man.
We clearly have a favorite right now, a crowd favorite.
There we
Oh,
go.
Gihan has Lahiru in trouble there.
So Gihan has a meticulous plan there
Yeah.
where he kicks and then he goes into
Goes
the punch.
in with the punches. Exactly. That's creative striking.
He draws him in and
Yeah.
hits
Because
him with that
you
punch.
can't be blocking both, right?
Yeah.
So
And
he obviously knows
is
what
a
he's
superior
doing.
fighter just by what I've seen so far. Just seems like he is a superior fighter.
And you know, if Lahiru has to find a way out of this if he wants to win this round. See, those inside leg kicks are good, but that's not enough.
Not doing enough damage. These uppercuts are doing way more damage than those inside leg kicks.
Yeah. See, he's gauging the distance. Sonic is gauging the distance with his lead arm. Oh, he's taunting
Sonic's
again.
got a lot of fight left in him.
Oh, uppercut.
There you go.
Landed partially there.
His team encouraging him to finish it as quickly as possible.
Now it's a matter of when is that bell gonna ring?
No, right
We're
now.
a good 2 minutes away from that, guys.
Lahiru
Okay.
has
That's a lot of torture, bro.
2 minutes in K1 is like a year.
That's a
It's
lot.
like a year.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
He's really
Lahiru is walking in with that high guard, but he ate a lot of
back with a
punches
bit of
there.
a-
Lahiru is
Kick there.
tired. You can see him. You can see he's worn out. Gihan is in a lot better physical condition as well.
You know, Sham, he has to do something. This is Lahiru's chance.
Mind you, there's a huge age gap between the two fighters.
Yep.
Gihan's 27 and Lahiru is 33.
Yep.
And it shows.
As you were speaking, Gihan landed one of those body shots, and you know, I could hear the sound. Man, those liver shots must have hurt Lahiru a lot. Oh, again another the body shot. See, those combinations are very creative.
These
Yeah.
body shots are so powerful.
And the power Gihan has, he breaks through Lahiru's guard.
Oh!
And Lahiru coming back with his own combinations. A knee there.
No.
A very
He is holding back.
Yeah, man, that was a
Yeah,
very
he's holding
unorthodox style of fighting. Oh, a nice cross to the face. Lahiru is in trouble. Oh,
And that's the game.
what a fight. What a fight. Unofficial decision, guys.
I think we all know who won that one.
Yeah. But what a show of courage by Lahiru. You know, he came into the ring with
You
on
have
2
got-
days' notice.
Exactly, and you have got to honestly appreciate Lahiru for what he did. Because when there was a void, he came in. He was half prepared, but he was still willing to take the fight on. And that's the heart that you expect.
Totally agreed.
Most fighters wouldn't do that. They'll be like,
They
no,
wouldn't.
I have no training. I can't do this. Oh.
But I think it is clear that Sonic won this.
Yep.
He did.
But now we are waiting for the official decision. Sonic, I feel like he's a good showman too, man. It's the way he
He is.
fights.
Confidence is
He
is
played
felt.
his opponent, he played his crowd,
Yeah.
he played to the game.
And that's what it's about.
Right.
That's what it's about. It's
You
not
know,
just the
it's
martial
not
art.
just-
It's about putting on a performance.
I
Absolutely.
thought he
It's
put
not
a
just
very good show on.
not just a physical aspect of it. It's a mind game, and he brought it today.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by unanimous decision, Ian Sonic Tazo.
And you can see Malinda staring down
I
his
absolutely
opponent.
feel that this is going to be one heck of a
It's
fight.
intense, hey. It's
Right.
intense.
I'll tell you this much though. Coach Asoka Jayaratne is definitely looking to go home with 2 and 2.
Yep.
100%. Right? He's got 2 white boys that he's been coaching from Georgia. And he's going to be like, yo, I've got this.
I've got this.
I got the superior genes with me. Right? Tazo is young. He will go out the block
Song.
swinging and looking to connect.
Sham, the arena is divided, Georgia and Sri Lanka.
I love it.
I love it too. Both fighters in natural orthodox stance. Here we go.
Immediately, I told you,
Immediately,
he will come
Tazo's-
all gun swing.
Tazo's
Right,
back
a bit of
with the
intimidation
offense.
there. Tazo saying, "Wait, come at me. Work
Nice
at this pocket, fine, let me
combination.
come at you."
Combination.
Oh, amazing combinations by Malinda here as well.
Nice.
A spinning back kick, Malinda ducks out.
Another one.
A spinning back kick again, lands on the body. And
could
another
say Malinda-
beautiful kick and a combination by Malinda.
And the referee almost getting punched over there. It's too
What a
intense
fight.
for everybody.
I feel like this fight should go on for 5 rounds. I mean, this is epic.
You're right.
Oh! That connect.
Malinda
And
connecting
that
there.
connected hard.
Both the fighters connected. Tazo landed a shot there too, and Malinda landed a huge overhand left, a left hook if I'm not mistaken.
Shubutitse would have learned a lesson with that punch over there.
He knows not to
There
underestimate
you go.
Malinda.
Boyka now has control over what's going on.
Now we're talking. That's Malinda Boyka Amarasinghe from Kurunagal. That's the OG Boyka. Beautiful
There you go.
combinations there by Malinda. And a kick to the body. Although it's blocked,
Blocked though.
inside leg kick. Oh! Amazing exchanges.
Oh, another kick to the back. Referee saying keep it civil.
My God, Sham, these shots are landing like bombs. You hear that?
Yeah, we could.
I heard it.
Loud.
Rajagiri heard it. Naval heard it. Goralla heard it.
Oh my God. Tazo's landing shots, big kicks there and a knee there.
What's going on? It's going wild. It's divided. Everybody's on their feet. Boyka's standing up. He's not sure. Malinda does not know what happened to him. The referee's calling it. He is out of sorts. He does not know what's going on. That was a kick. That was a punch out of hell. Oh, he is out of sorts. I did not see what happened, but I saw him fall like a sack of potatoes.
like that?
Man, what just happened?
One hell of a punch. One hell of a punch. And I think the game is over.
The biggest knockout of the evening
done.
happened on the last fight of the
done.
evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event did not disappoint. What a banger, what a knockout by Tazo Shubidise. Representing his homeland of Georgia. Amazing, amazing work there
Well, I
by
don't
Tazo.
think we need judges.
I don't even know what to say right now. This is crazy. I've seen some crazy things happen, but a man fall down like that in front of my eyes, like a sack of potatoes, I've never seen before. Wow.
Man, I can't wait for the replay on that one.
I want to see the replay, but this thing is
I
not showing
really
the
wish
replay.
there was a replay, man. What a night for the Georgian. An amazing knockout in the first round. To do that to someone like Malinda was just...
I did
wow.
not see that coming. I swear to God, I did not see that coming.
That was beautiful technique. I believe that was a right hook that landed. There was a right hook that landed clean on the chin.
Ladies and gents, your winner by way of knockout, Tazo Shubidise.
First of all, make some noise for Tazo Shubidise from K1 Ceylon. And next, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dihan Sonic Prasanna from WNA. Taking his way to the ring next, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome independent fighter Luxuri Silva. And finally, ladies and gents, make some noise for Sylvester Silva from LFG Combat Club. All right, we have the fighters. We have Tazo, we have Dihan Sonic Prasanna, we have Luxuri Silva, and we have Sylvester Silva. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to let karma decide. Like I said earlier, ladies and gents, we have 4 numbers. These 4 open weight contenders will pick 1 number each from the box. This time, ladies and gents, Tazo gets first pick. Take a number, don't look at it, don't show anyone. You know the drill. All right, moving on to Dihan Sonic Prasanna. Pick your karma. And we have Luxuri Silva picking his number. And finally, ladies and gents, Sylvester Silva. All right. The box of karma has spoken, ladies and gents. Fighters, who's got number 1? Tazo. That's so weird, man. Number 1, which bout do you choose? Which bout? First one, Tazo has picked the first bout, ladies and gentlemen. So the gentleman who has number 2 now can choose if he wants to fight Tazo or if he wants to fight in the second bout. Number 2, who's got number 2? Jan? Sonic? Sonic has picked match number 2. Ladies and gents, now the person who's got number 3 can decide who he wants to face. Does he face Tazo or does he face Sonic? Who's got number 3? Sylvester? Who do you pick? Sylvester's picked Tazo, ladies and gentlemen. We have the first open weight bout of the night. We have the fighters facing off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Tazo Shubidise and Sylvester Silva, your first bout of the open weight contenders. All right, Luxuri, that means you'll be fighting Dihan Sonic Prasanna. Gentlemen, if you can square off. And that's our second open weight match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Ihan Sonic Prasanna versus Luxuri Silva. And this, ladies and gentlemen, what you see right here, this is the championship belt, the open weight championship belt for the first time in KFL. This will be given away at the final. So let's see who the two contenders that will emerge from these two bouts will be for the final. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time. Things are going to get heated up. Make some noise. This is what they're fighting for.
Both these guys, one thing, are proper disciplinarians. You know that much.
For sure.
And the smooth operators, they're cool heads. You know. Here we go.
Tazo having that, two kicks there. Straight 1-2s. Did not land, by Sylvester did not land there. Tazo has his guard up.
Tazo looks very comfortable in boxing range.
He does. And also, given the fact that he's been training with a lot of diverse styles in recent times, I think his confidence levels would be a lot higher.
Ooh.
I think Sylvester might have caught him with the right.
Yeah, he caught him with the right hand and he caught him clean, but Tazo did not even flinch. This guy is very tough. Straight 1-2s by Sylvester, but it's blocked by Tazo. Tazo's very calm, you know, he's stepping forward very slowly, eating those inside leg kicks.
Picking his spots. Sylvester here though, understanding the importance of a high guard, keeping his hands up, trying to stay defensively sound, not making the same mistake that his teammate made the last time he fought Tazo.
Revata on point.
On point.
On point. This is exactly what happened the previous time, and a lesson has been learned by the look of it.
Ooh, a spinning back fist lands clean, and a body kick by Tazo, but that was blocked by Sylvester. Sylvester's hands are very fast, guys.
Tazo having a lot of success with this momentary clinch to knee. And Sylvester keeps ducking his head down as well on entrance, and that's why it's easy for Tazo to grab that.
Amazing head movement there by Tazo. And a left hook by Sylvester, and it was blocked. And another cross there by Sylvester. It did not land though.
Looks like Tazo just setting himself up. He is looking for a clean opportunity. He wants to strike.
Sylvester is putting his guard down. He needs to have his guard up. Oh,
There you go.
not against Tazo. Not against Tazo.
You have got to protect your noggin against Tazo.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
And you see how strong Tazo's guard is. That high,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, that hurt
That
him.
was a standing count.
Yeah.
That caught him clean.
Sylvester looking to his corner, not so certain that he's there at the moment. Sylvester needs to take some time to try and recover, circle around, not let Tazo get to him. Let his feet underneath him.
You know, he has to not play into this doubt, you know. Anything can happen in a fight like this, and Sylvester's hands are also fast.
You can see that Sylvester is not super steady on his feet yet. And this is where you are a little concerned for fighters. A guy as dangerous as Tazo standing across from you.
What is that technique? It's almost as if it's like capoeira.
Yeah. Looking for the highlight reel is Tazo.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever seen that kick thrown in KFL. Some shots to the body by Sylvester, and Tazo is not, he doesn't seem to be affected by it though.
And again, that clinch to knee, paying a lot of dividends, although it was to the body, and not sure if the judges will judge that.
That's the first round.
And
First round.
credit to Sylvester.
Credit to Sylvester.
You know, he did get caught with that spinning attack, but kept his guard high. And we saw more of Tazo that round that we did ever before. It's
Yes.
making him seem human. You know,
Yes.
it gives Sylvester or whoever else fights him in the future a read.
Guys, the thing is, with Tazo, most of these fighters don't have video footage of Tazo fighting. So the only time he's Sri Lankan fighters have seen Tazo fight is at KFL when he knocked out Malinda, right? So this is the best we've seen. This is the most we've seen out of Tazo. Like you said, rightfully said, Srivata. You know, he's not even breaking a set. He's very calm. He's
right.
even winking at his teammates.
It's likely that Tazo will open up this round, having gotten a read. Sylvester needs to stay calm and keep doing the good things he was doing last round too.
Straight 1-2s.
You can see how slick Tazo is with that head movement.
Oh, the arena is pumping right now, Shyam.
Completely. I'm loving it. I'm also loving the action in the middle and how each of these guys are just not backing down.
Sylvester's a tough cookie, man. You have to give him his credit. A spinning back fist attempt there by Tazo. Tazo seems charging in with those deep kicks and shots to the body. I gotta say, Sylvester's showing some amazing hand speed there. The best I've ever seen him in competition.
You see this high, strong guard that Tazo has. And you see that from a lot of the best kickboxers on Chingiz Alizov, Gregorian. They all walk down their fighters, walk down their opponents with this high guard.
Ooh, an uppercut lands clean by Sylvester. You know, Sylvester's doing the right
He's
thing.
had some success here.
Momentum coming Kurnagala's way.
We got ourselves a fight, ladies and
My
gentlemen.
goodness, this is amazing pace. This is high-level kickboxing in Colombo. Guys, I cannot believe the toughness of Sylvester right now.
The heart of Sylvester Silva.
He is taking the fight on. You know what? This is what we need to see, right? Like Revata said, it also shows that Tazo is also only human.
Oh, huge
Nice
shot to the
big body hit.
Yeah, that's
Beautifully timed by Tazo.
That-
And you can say that hurt Sylvester. And Sylvester just goes to a little bit of the MMA experience he has and takes Tazo down there. Buys him a few moments.
That looks like a double leg.
That was no other option over there.
Man, that's a veteran move.
Unfortunately, this is a K1 bout.
You can see some marks on Tazo's head. He's wearing it too, you know. Sylvester's taking it to him.
For sure. But I feel like Tazo's waiting for that opportune moment to touch Sylvester in the right way, you know, and put his lights out.
Oh, beautiful left hand by Sylvester Silva.
A straight right hand, lands
Straight
clean.
right hand. My apologies. You can see that Sylvester's a little bit tired, but that's not going to stop him. He's going to keep coming.
Yeah, Sylvester seems tired at this point. And Tazo ate those 1-2s real now, just now. And Sylvester ate a left hand there in the pocket, in the clinch. Sorry.
All I can say is I know a few guys watching this fight who'll be licking their lips.
That's a strong kick over there.
Insane power by both these guys. Final 10 seconds. Sylvester, you know, he has, if he can be very careful, he needs to be very careful at this moment. Oh.
That's the bell.
Saying Sylvester is tired, Tazo is tired too, you know. This pace is a strong pace to fight a fight at.
Guys, I told you at the beginning of this fight, I mean, anything can happen in the third round, but do you think Sylvester doesn't know the threat ahead of him when he came into this bout? He knew, he trained for it, and that is paying dividends.
And you see it so often with Sri Lankan fighters taking foreign fighters. It almost seems like they've lost the fight before they step into the ring. They start taking back steps. Sylvester, none of that. Called him out at the draw today, and he's following that up.
Tazo seems a bit tired. I mean, we've never seen him tired, obviously, but you know, kudos to Sylvester. You know, that was a very close second round.
Yes, let's bring it. Third round. Here we go. Illegal clinch strike.
It all boils down to these 3 minutes. Sylvester knows that Tazo's coming at him with 100%. He was expecting, a good body kick. He ate it clean. Sylvester ate it that clean. Shot to the body there by Tazo.
Tazo digging that left hook to the body, and that's playing dividends for him.
A spinning back fist attempt, but by Sylvester, but Tazo landed a clean kick to the body there. Ooh, luckily Sylvester was able to evade that kick.
To be honest, he saw that coming from a mile away.
Yeah, a spinning back fist attempt. It landed partially there by Sylvester.
These clinch strikes are not
the cleanest
and should not be happening.
An outside leg kick, but it was checked by...
Is it just me, or does it seem like Sylvester's a little bit tired right now?
It seems as if though, but Sylvester's got the heart. Ooh, I believe that was an elbow, if I'm not mistaken.
That looked a little bit like it wasn't the glove that landed, but
yeah, on
we'd have to see a replay of it to call it.
That was shades of what he did to Malinda Boyka.
Oh,
the exact
Sylvester's got Tazo. He's got Tazo up against him.
Now Sylvester takes this. Oh,
you know, you said Sylvester's tired. Tazo's tired too.
Tazo's tired too.
Tazo
he is.
Oh, Tazo's eating shots there. An uppercut there.
I'm getting emotional watching this because seeing a Sri Lankan legend stand up to this young foreigner
Sylvester
in front of his home crowd. Let's give it up for Sylvester Silva.
Sylvester Silva, my goodness. An amazing
He is
performance.
bringing the fight on and he's not backing down. He's going to make sure that he doesn't back down as well. He wants Tazo to know that you can't mess with my friend and mess with me at the same time.
At the same time.
It's either one.
That's not true. He knocked out, Tazo knocked out his teammate Malinda Singh, and this is Sylvester's redemption shot. Final few seconds of this round. This is what it all boils down to. A Superman punch attempt by Sylvester, and Tazo evades.
Oh! Ducked him like Senchai there. In a different time zone.
All right, the last
beautiful.
stretch of the fight.
Sylvester caught Tazo's clean with the right hand. Both guys exhausted, it seems.
This has been entertaining, to say the least.
Wow, what a pleasure to be ringside watching this.
It's
Honestly,
an absolute pleasure. Guys, boys, I am so honored to do this with you guys right now.
This is what you live for as a fight fan. Give it up for Tazo and Sylvester Silva.
goodness.
What a performance.
Oh my
what
goodness.
an absolute performance. What a fight.
Sylvester tosses out his mouthpiece and hugs his training partners. And Tazo seems to be exhausted here as well. That's the best I've ever seen of Sylvester Silva. Guys, this, I'm lost of words. Revata, I'll give it to you, man. Take it over.
I'm really keen to know what the referees thought about this. And you know what? I do not want to be in their situation right now because that was a hard to call situation.
For sure. That was a close fight. What do you think, Revata?
It was a close fight. It would seem that Tazo did edge it, but the crowd on Sylvester's side, I do not know. I do not want to be the one judging this fight.
Ashan, where's Ashan Dias when you need him?
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the decision, can we make some noise for these two absolute warriors? After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. This, ladies and gents, has been a majority decision by the judges, declaring your winner on points, Sylvester Silva!
Both athletes looking good and fit and ready to go. I'm going to put my money on this.
Round 1.
No, I'm not going to say who. It's that kind of day.
Gihan looks bigger than Luxuri, obviously.
Yes.
This is the open weight championship,
And you would wonder how that would play out if he were to match up with Sylvester, the smallest in the competitions.
Yes.
I believe the thing with Gihan though is he is such a tactician.
Yeah.
Right?
Taunts.
Exactly. He taunts you a little bit and he takes his own time. It's never going to be in your pace. It's always going to be in his pace. Unleashing early morning. Gihan, Sylvester.
Whoa.
My goodness.
A deep kick that
Did not
pushed
see
Luxuri.
this. I've not seen this out of him before. He's starting off very aggressively.
Like he did in the first bout, Gihan is, using his head to taunt, to gauge, feint, and, try to put his opponent in traps. Luxuri charging in with those those punches, and
Luxuri having trouble with the power of Gihan Prasanna at the moment.
I think Gihan caught him with a right hand.
It's going to be a challenge for Luxuri to close distance here, particularly because he likes being on the outside himself usually. He's a kicker.
Yeah. But man, Gihan's hands are very heavy from the angle that we're seeing it right now. If that connects, it'll be huge. It'll be a big problem for Luxuri.
But if you look back from March to now, Gihan has gained a lot of muscle mass.
Yes, and it seems that
He's a lot leaner.
skill-wise he has improved,
Yeah, he has. Because he's been training. He's been training full time. And he's given up his stunt riding as well for this. So you know he's coming in with a goal.
Oh, a head kick by... Did that land, Revata?
I did not see whether it landed cleanly, Senator, but that flurry did hurt Luxuri. And these, the caliber of the
Those are
gun.
heavy blows.
Yeah, the caliber of the gun that Gihan is shooting at the moment is way too big for Luxuri.
Yeah, Gihan seemed a bit faster, An inside leg kick, wow, very, very tricky.
But those blows that Gihan is landing are extremely heavy. And you can say that he's causing a lot of discomfort.
Final 10 seconds. Ooh.
Look at him
Big
go.
explosion, but a groin kick in the middle.
Uh-oh.
Flows Gihan.
I think that was a heavy groin kick.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
I would really like to see the replay of that one.
I wouldn't.
Now I want to see what happened there. Not being a sadistic human being over here, I just want to see what happened there.
Doesn't look fully recovered, but he says bring it on.
We only have few seconds left.
3, 2, 1.
The end of the first round. Wow. It's bit. I mean, it seems as if though Sonic had the upper hand in this first round. He landed more shots. He was a bit more technical than Luxuri, I feel like, and Luxuri's game plan wasn't working for him in the first round.
Yeah, I would say the same, Senator. And whatever Gihan lands, even if it's on Luxuri's guard, it's throwing Luxuri all over the place, right? And these big flurries that Gihan's having, they're having some success.
Revata, you fought a little bit in your time. Ever received a groin kick as hard as that one?
Thankfully not. My teammates,
Thankfully.
My teammates have a joke because I throw a lot of inside leg kicks that I'm actually called nut shot.
Ooh.
No, the question I wanted to bring to you was like, how long does it take to recover from that?
I mean, on a cup, it really depends. If it's a super hard hit, yes, it hurts, but a lot of the time it's just a little bit of discomfort.
Right.
If you're not wearing a cup, a completely different story.
Then we just say, okay, thank you very much. I'm done for tonight.
Oh, Luxuri charging. Oh, he was very fast. Came in with that Superman punch. But Gihan was very smart. He quickly evaded and came to center ring. Ooh, he
Nice
caught.
right hand from Luxuri. And Sonic acknowledges.
This is what I like to see. This is exactly what I like to see.
I feel like Gihan has the range advantage here.
Yeah.
In terms of reach, my bad. Sorry, the reach advantage.
But I think Sonic, though, he has the power advantage.
Yes.
Right? 'Cause every time he strikes you, it's like, what's it called? A dozen punches in one shot.
It's like you get hit by a bomb. And Sonic just landed a beautiful outside leg kick. Man, those got hurt. A Superman punch. And Sonic got caught there with a right hand of Luxuri. Ooh, I believe Luxuri caught Sonic clean with a left hand that landed clean on the chin. Oh, an inside leg kick.
He was like, nope, not interested. You're going to love that attitude, man.
Man, the size difference is glaring here. Huh?
Yeah, it's very visible.
Gihan looks like a giant next to Luxuri in there at the moment.
He does.
Ooh. That left kick again, but it didn't land there. Luxuri is very smart. He is evading danger there. He quickly circles out.
Gihan did load up on that left side a lot. It does provide an opportunity for Luxuri to try and be the first one to throw there. But
You know, I'm going to be a bit selfish and say something right now.
Oh!
I'm a little disappointed that we've not seen a single knockout the whole night. I'm disappointed we've not seen a single knockout.
yeah.
I mean, technically, Prizel knocked out his opponent.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
I want to see like a proper hit the floor, lights off knockout.
You want to see a concussion, basically, Shreya.
Give or take.
Oh, Luxuri got Gihan in the corner on the rope against the ropes there. Gihan with a big smile.
He's always smiling. So, yeah, I got you. I know what you're on to. I know what you're on to.
Oh, that left kick. Final 10 seconds of the second round.
Love the intensity.
You know, this is a kind of a close round. I mean, Sylvester, I beg your pardon, Luxuri also had his moments.
Yeah, he did really well there and had some success. And I hope it is 1-1 going into the third round so that we have something to fight for here. I mean, like you said, Shyam, Gihan has put on a lot of muscle mass and he's really filling out his frame at the moment. It is tough to fight someone this big.
It all boils down to these 3 minutes. Okay, so the thing
100%.
is, if Luxuri wins, he will be fighting his teammate Sylvester for the finals of the Openweight Championship. That is insane. But if Gihan wins, he will be fighting Sylvester, and you know, Sylvester is a very experienced fighter, and you know, compared to Gihan Sonic Prasanna, you know. Ooh, again with that left kick. Luxuri caught him with that left hand.
Gihan looks like he's coming to finish this.
I don't think Luxuri is going to let him finish it just yet. Gihan cornered, but he is retaliating.
Luxuri, luckily Luxuri had his guard up, so he kind of blocked away. This is insane, man. These are beautiful exchanges. Oh.
Gihan was protesting to the referee and Luxuri did attack him in that period, but it's not Luxuri's fault. The action had not been separated. He was completely in his right to do so.
And I believe Gihan informed the referee that there was a shot to the back of the head.
I don't think it was intentional though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a fight. Anything can happen. Again with that left kick. But it's good. And it's good that Luxuri has his guard up. A deep kick to the body by Sonic.
Beautiful team.
That connected. That connected hard.
Connected hard.
Gihan just about edging this round. Luxuri needs to close the distance.
A kick to the body and a high head kick, but the head kick did not land there though. Oh, Luxuri caught him.
Connection. Oh! And Gihan is hurt.
Gihan was in trouble. Luxuri
takes a big deep breath. That was the biggest action of the fight so far, I would say.
For sure. But I also believe Luxuri could have, continued the offense. And now Gihan is coming back to taking the fight back to his pace.
You're right. He should not have stopped over there. He should have just continued.
That was the moment for Luxuri. Oh, a nice inside leg kick.
And he allowed Gihan breathing space.
Yeah.
And now he really needs to press forward and make sure he wins this round and not give Gihan a way back into it.
Luxuri very smartly evaded being in the corner there.
The next 1 minute will decide everything for these two.
Oh, Luxuri gets caught too. Recovers and circles out.
Wow.
Man, Luxuri is a tough cookie. He has a chin on him.
Man, as tough as they come.
Oh, Luxuri is in trouble there.
Oh. I almost grazed him, I think.
Oh!
Got caught on the way in.
That one connected.
Gihan, he got caught with a straight right hand and he's still coming forward.
Luxuri is having a lot of success with the hands this round.
Good boxing by Luxuri. Final few seconds of the round.
I believe we're in the final 30.
And again, Luxuri.
10 seconds
he
to
gets
go.
caught himself, but gets the better of that exchange, I would say, with Luxuri Silva.
For sure. That was a good moment for Luxuri, and judges must be taking that into consideration.
And I would say Luxuri has definitely taken this third round, which begs the question: who took the first? Because the second was.
That was close.
That was a close fight, Shyam. It's a tough one to judge.
But
Is it?
Even if you take the round, the first was Luxurious, the second half of the round was Gihan's. So I don't know how to go with this.
You'd give the first round to Luxuri?
No, I'm saying in this particular round, the third round, the first half of the third round went to Luxuri. The second half of the third round went to Gihan.
Okay.
The way I saw it, I think Luxuri did enough in this third round to take it. That just the way I saw it, and towards the end even he did put his hands together well. The second round, like we were discussing earlier, it was tough to judge. It was Gihan's definitely, rather. I beg your pardon, but the first round was a tough one to judge.
It is, which is why we are here and there over there.
Yeah.
After 3 rounds of an absolute battle, ladies and gents, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All judges are in agreement, ladies and gents, have declared your winner by unanimous decision, Gihan Prasanna!
Well, that's that. The referees did a job,
Ladies and
did
gentlemen,
the job for us.
Prasanna now
That
joins
is rather-
Sylvester Silva for the finals of the Open Weight Championship.
You know what? He deserves it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is? Candy! Candy, make some noise! Kurunagala, make some noise! Yes, it is Candy versus Kurunagala, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. This is the main event of the evening. Live from the sold-out Taprabane Arena in Colombo. Let's get ready for Karma! 3 3-minute rounds for the undisputed KFL Open Weight Championship belt. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer standing 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 65 kilos, fighting out of the LFG Combat Club in Kurunagala. Make some noise for Sylvester Silva! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 80 kilos, fighting out of WMA Candy. Put your hands together for Gihan Prasanna! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your referee for the main event, Mr. Shrimal Fernando. Candy versus Kurunagala. Let's go to war! This is what we're all fighting for, ladies and gentlemen. The undisputed KFL Openweight Championship belt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event for the undisputed KFL Openweight Championship belt. From the red corner, Sylvester Silva, representing LFG Combat Club Kurunagala, and Gihan Sonic Prasanna from the blue corner, representing WMA Candy. Here we go.
Gihan Sonic Prasanna wearing his gi pants into this fight.
Yeah,
a
that's
very
why-
cool, old school kind of K1 gesture there. That's
It's a
like
nice little
really
touch,
nice
though.
to see.
It's a beautiful touch. Here we go. Ringal walks around for one last time with round 1.
Lots of wolf whistles from the Sri Lankan crowd.
Of course. Sri Lankans appreciate good things.
You know, it's for the athletes. What are you guys talking about?
To know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry. I'm just excited.
All right. Referee laying the law and the rules one last time. Boys, keep it clean, keep it good. Don't muck around. You do anything unnecessary, I'm going to whack you. There you go. They agree. We'll hug it out. I should do lip syncing instead. Yeah, you're smiling. What? Okay.
Okay, let's look at the weight differences, right? This is the big thing in this bout is the weight difference. Sylvester is 66 kilograms and Gihan is 80
A
kilograms.
good 14 kilos.
Yes. And opposing stance. Orthodox versus southpaw.
What I like about Gihan Sonic is that he taunts you.
How is Sylvester going to close the distance?
Silva opening with the pressure at the beginning of the fight.
And a low calf kick there again as well.
Yep.
Maybe that's a tactic that they're going to go to. Try and chop down the tall tree. Ooh! Nope, I don't think there's much to complain about there.
Sonic not too happy about that.
Yeah.
Sylvester swinging for the fences.
Sylvester will have to attack. That's his only mode that he's going to be able to sort out. Every time he comes
Another
forward,
low calf kick. This is very interesting and a very astute game plan that and you can see Prasanna reacting to that each time.
Exactly, but that Sylvester is clipping Sonic with a lot of punches. Moving.
And another, man, those low calf.
Oh!
Calf kicks can add up over time. You see it in the UFC now in particular, Sanita. It becomes as important as the jab.
Yep. And in high-level kickboxing, that's a huge factor. Sylvester's very fast with his hands. He's ending all of his combinations, most of his combinations with an uppercut. Ooh, and now Gihan Sonic Prasanna from the fence, pressuring Sylvester's defense.
Sylvester within his right.
There's a lot of intensity between the two over
Sonic
here.
protesting about.
Yeah, Sylvester with some deep breaths already, but we know the heart of Sylvester Silva. He can keep going at this pace even when he fatigues.
Listen to that crowd.
I love it. And Sylvester eating a lot of punches. Gihan laying it on him.
Oh, that was a slip again. I think he lost his footing there.
Clearly a slip. But Sylvester did get caught with a couple of punches. Both of these guys have a chin, and Sylvester's nose is bleeding. Yep, it's bleeding.
You might have a stoppage, right?
No,
No?
This is a championship level fight. No stoppages, Shah. It's going.
Okay. I thought he would want it to get attended
I
for.
think Sylvester saying he's bleeding into his eyes, but the referee just wiped it off with his glove and says keep going. Yeah, now.
There we go. We have some medical attention. So this is the thing. Like what I was trying to explain earlier was that Sylvester doesn't have a choice. He doesn't have a choice but to go on the attack.
Yes.
Because he doesn't have the reach. Neither does he have the weight advantage.
The same thing applies with Nimesha Kumari, applies to Sylvester Silva. Sylvester Silva needs to. It's about volume with Sylvester Silva. He just keeps coming at you with non-stop punches. But Gihan, I'd argue, that has power in his hands.
He does.
He can cause significant damage, but he doesn't have as volume as Sylvester.
And the damage that he can cause was just shown a while ago.
Sylvester returning, even though he has the lower caliber gun, Sylvester staying in there and returning. My goodness.
This is
What
an insane
a battle
fight.
this has been.
Nobody's backing down. Nobody's backing down.
It's a championship fight. You're not going to back down from championship fight. And that's the round.
Wow. You keep coming back to like the size difference and these calf kicks and low leg kicks that Sylvester has done. Maybe they won't pay dividends as much in the first round.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're
But maybe in the third
absolutely right.
round,
Yes.
mobility being really compromised, it could help him a lot.
Because
But
those calf kicks hurt a lot. You're attacking an area in the body where there is no bone and there's not much muscle either. It's just meat and it's very sensitive and it's very vulnerable.
And you see it, Senator, when they hit a particular nerve point there, and it happens very often in kickboxing fights, you find it very difficult to put weight on the foot.
Yes.
So it's actually like a really interesting game plan that the Kurunagala guys have put together. The three kings of Kurunagala in their meetings. Maybe they spoke about it on top of that rock.
I'm learning so much of things today.
I think so.
You know what I was going to say was, we started from where we were, and now we ended up with two of the best of the best. And what a battle this has been so far.
You know, with UFC's BMF champion fighting later tonight, this is ideally the Sri Lankan BMF. The openweight championship belt means that you're the baddest dude in Sri Lanka.
Sonic swinging for the fences here.
No, Sylvester had his guard up, but he did eat a bunch of body shots. There's a cut, I think, above Sylvester's eye.
Okay, now these punches, a lot of them are also getting through for Sonic.
I have never seen Sylvester be this aggressive and this fast.
He has to be. He can't camp out on the outside because Sonic is just going to eat him up. But man, Sylvester, like,
Gihan had his guard up. Ooh,
big body hot.
punch.
Sylvester just again losing his footing.
The referee adjusting Sonic's belt.
He is a black belt in kickboxing. Pardon my line. Little tiffy there.
Ooh, that connected.
Big shots by Gihan.
He is,
Ooh, those uppercuts are one of them got through to Gihan.
yeah.
Now you hear the
chances.
silver chants.
Kunagala in force.
Last 10 seconds of this round.
By Gihan Sonic Prasanna.
Ooh,
Sylvester firing
Sylvester's
back
got
and Gihan's in
Sonic hurt.
trouble.
Sylvester.
What's going
Sonic
on
just
here?
seems to be hiding behind the
The high guard.
high guard. He seems okay. He's smiling
He's
it off,
smiling.
but sometimes when you're smiling is when you're hurting.
It looked from our angle like he was like he's bobbled. But not Gihan Sonic Prasanna. His chin it's made of mahogany or something.
But here's the thing with Sonic, okay? With Gihan Sonic Prasanna, he loves to get whacked a little bit. That was a big one.
Man, that was a push to the ground.
That was a push to the ground, and Sylvester was landing
I would
more
say
strikes.
Sylvester's getting the better of this round thus far.
Gentlemen, Gihan Sonic Prasanna for the first time has been rattled.
Big shot! Sylvester has Sonic hurt, but wow, this is an all-out brawl. There's not much.
But volume, guys, volume. Sylvester's landing more volumes. That was
Wow, and both fighters collapsing to the ground here. This fight pace is a tough fight pace to keep up.
Look, I need to take a look moment here. Look at the crowd on both sides, all on their feet.
A few of those punches went through the guard.
How are the last 10
Uppercuts.
seconds going on?
Sylvester's really trying his luck with those uppercuts. And Gihan firing back with another left hook.
Man, Sylvester's making this an absolute war of attrition. And in the trenches, there's nobody better than Sylvester Silva.
Yeah, deep water. Oh! And that's the end of the round. My God, the energy in this arena is on a whole other level. I've never seen this in Sri Lankan
round
combat sports.
2, Sylvester.
And guys, there's not much you can say about technique in that round. It was just simply heart versus
No, it was
heart.
Varangapang.
It was heart versus heart.
Yes.
Sylvester making this an absolute brawl. And saying, young man, I've been doing this a long time.
That is experience. See, Sylvester Silva is 36 years old. Right? He's been doing this 16 years. He started late, but my God, if you look at his journey, adversity is something that he just dances around with. Look at his last fight against Tazo Shubitice, right? The last two rounds of the fight with Tazo Shubitice, he showed heart. That was the best 2 rounds of Sylvester Silva's career. And this round is also another dominant one from Sylvester Silva with a lot of punches, volume.
The one who prevails over here.
Ooh, a big left hook.
Landing a lot of punches.
I mean,
There's so much going on.
Gihan Sonic Prasanna.
you saw Sonic do this in the second round as well. Can he keep this up for the entire round? Now you saw, again, Sonic took a big deep breath and Sylvester's on him.
Sylvester's got cardio on his side, it seems.
There was no reason to break them up there, referee. Let's keep it going.
Sylvester has been training a lot, especially with his cardio.
Let's have them go. Come on.
Ooh,
And another low calf kick. Oh, Sonic is like, here's one of those for you as well. Sonic needs to get up quickly to his feet if he wants to show the judges that he's in this.
This is the 3rd round. He's showing signs of fatigue. Oh, he's giving a count.
Wow, that's gonna weigh very heavily on the eyes of the judges.
A standing 10 count, Sean.
There was a hook uppercut that landed pretty clean for Sonic. Man,
those
it's so-
inside leg kicks are working like magic.
Those
for
uppercuts
Sylvester.
though landing at will from Sylvester too. And another low calf kick for measure.
Oh, a huge uppercut. But how about the chin of Sonic Prasanna? Sonic is not going down. He just seems fatigued.
He is fatigued. You know, this is an absolute battle of David versus Goliath. And right now, David is coming on top.
Man, Sylvester is winning this round too for sure.
More punches. Another one.
Are we in
Final
the
10
last
seconds.
stretch then? This is it. All of it. Everything. Every second. Every stroke. All they've done boils down to this few seconds.
Wow. Man, in terms of strikes thrown, these guys are setting records inside that ring today.
I think that should be some kind of a record. The most amount of punches landed or something for Sylvester. Gyan Sonic Prasanna firing back with a bunch of his own combinations. But all of those combinations don't go beyond 2 punches. Whereas Sylvester is just continuing with again and again like a barrage of punches.
You know, there's conditioning and then there's heart. And this is
a
absolute
spinning
heart
back
from Sylvester Silva.
What a fight! This is a championship level fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. 2 men bearing their souls in front of us in the ring at the moment.
At this point, they're barely standing.
Ooh, another big left hand by Sylvester and a cross, but it misses in Gyan.
Gyan ducks.
Final 10 seconds.
Body kick. Wow, this pace.
Look at Sylvester's corner. Watch Boyka. Watch everybody else. Look at them all cheer for him. They're punching in the air for him. Shouting, encouraging him. They know how much it means. And that's time. I think we have a clear winner.
I think we should have a clear winner.
What a performance
And
by Sylvester
man,
Silva.
The smallest man in the competition, a Sri Lankan legend, open weight championship winner.
Baddest dude.
Let me go on record and say I call this. I called this.
Shyam.
Absolutely brilliant. KFL 004 has boiled up and erupted to something unnecessarily huge in this country.
Sylvester Silva, what a career. What a moment for this veteran. Achieving.
Listen to that. Go Silva! Go Silva! Go Silva!
Imagine feeling this moment, being him inside the ring right now.
And Sylvester, he's been around for so long, 16 years, like you said.
He just achieved the martial arts dream.
And if there was a Mount Rushmore of Sri Lankan martial arts, Sylvester Silva's
would
face
be
is up
right
there. As a coach, as a teammate, as a fighter,
And as a
Sylvester-
human being.
As a human being, you have to give it up to this guy.
Humble.
Absolutely deserves this.
What a moment for fans from Kurunagala right now. What a moment.
Sylvester knows.
Absorb it,
He
Sylvester
knows it.
Silva.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for these 2 absolute warriors! This has been a long time coming, ladies and gentlemen. The Openweight Championship had 8 fighters at the start. We brought it down to 4 at KFL 3. And these 2 fighters, they're good mates, they're good combatants, and good sportsmen. They fought it out for the final of the Openweight Championships. And after 3 intense rounds, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All judges have scored this fight as a unanimous decision. All judges scored this fight for your winner on unanimous decision and the first ever KFL Openweight Champion, Sylvester Silva!
I called this 2 weeks ago and I called it today and I'm so damn proud I called this. This man deserves this. I'm not being biased here, but right now it's his night. It's his night because he's fought here, he's done this, he's had so many go through the system because of him. And he has stood there as a true champion for Sri Lanka, a nurturing OG of the sport. Well done, Sylvester Silva. Congratulations to Gihan Sonic Prasanna as well. What an amazing show.
Congratulations to the winner of the Open Weight Championship. A long time coming. Ladies and gentlemen, the Open Weight Championship belt goes to Kurunegala. What a fantastic night, what a fantastic fight. We'd like to invite our runner-up to please receive his check of 50,000 rupees. Of course, we'd like to invite our runner-up, that is Gihan Sonic Prasanna from Kandy. What a champ, what a fighter, making it all the way to the finals of the Open Weight Championship. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Gihan Sonic Prasanna of Kandy, our runner-up tonight. And now, to give away the prizes for our Open Weight Champion, we'd like to invite the president of AFSO Sri Lanka, Mr. Dayan Samarasekara, please join us inside the ring. The co-founder of Karma Fight League, Mr. Kaushika Vithanage. We'd also like to invite the co-founder and creative producer of the KFL, Mr. Ilham Hassan. Please join us inside the ring. We'd also like to invite from Asian Security Group, Vihanga Pereira and Kasun Senaratna. Please join us inside the ring, followed by the DGM Consumer Electronics at LG Avans, Mr. Chatura Bandaranayaka. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our gentlemen here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite our winner of the Open Weight Championship to receive a check of 100,000 rupees from Asian Security Group. Please put your hands together for Sylvester Silva! Sylvester receives a check of 100,000 rupees from the Asian Security Group. We have Mr. Vihanga Pereira and Mr. Kasun Senaratna from the Asian Security Group handing this over. And he will also be receiving yet another check from Abans. Can we please have Mr. Chatura Bandaranayaka, DGM Consumer Electronics of LG Abans, please present their check for the winner of the night. Congratulations, Sylvester Silva. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the KFL Open Weight Championship belt. Please put your hands together for Sylvester Silva of Kurunegala, presented by Mr. Dayan Samarasekara, Mr. Kaushika Vithanage, and Mr. Ilham Hassan.
So happy. See that, did it?
The KFL Open Weight Championship belt goes to Kurunegala. Congratulations, Sylvester Silva!
The first ever open weight champion of Sri Lanka goes to Kurunegala. What a night, ladies and gentlemen.
What a journey it has been for Sylvester. and the KFL. Thank you very much to our sponsors from ASG and Avance. Thank you very much for joining us, gentlemen.
Let's get ready for Karma! 3 3-minute rounds for the undisputed KFL Openweight Championship belt. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, a karateka standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 80 kilograms, representing Soul Fight Academy, the challenger, Shrimal Rodrigo. And introducing next, fighting out of the blue corner, an Ashihara karateka and kickboxer, standing at 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 67 kilos, fighting for LFG Combat Club, the reigning, defending, undisputed KFL Openweight Champion of Sri Lanka, Sylvester. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. Make some noise and let's go to war!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. Shrimal Rodrigo, the challenger from the red corner. And the undisputed KFL Openweight champion, Sylvester Silva from the blue corner. The challenger meets the champion. And the champion makes his first defense of his prestigious KFL Openweight champion. And they were fighting for the Openweight championship belt. Let's see how they will fare in their second bout. Here we go.
Sylvester obviously keeps things very active, likes to throw a lot of volume.
Sylvester Silva with those hooks. And that exchange ended with Shrimal Rodrigo Sylvester Silva is saying that he need him in the body during the clinch.
Yeah. Like a vet taking a break though.
A very different style to his previous fights. Revata from Sylvester Silva. This is the first time we've seen the champion in a long time.
Yeah, also staying on the outside a bit more. Maybe being a little bit cautious to start with. Ooh, nice entry there.
An outside leg. Ooh,
clinching
this pace is crazy.
You know, these guys fought before Sanita. And it was Sylvester. And Sylvester just edged that one out.
Yep.
Ooh, a knee as Sylvester got up there.
He didn't land that knee. He controlled himself. Shrimal controlled himself. Ooh, crazy exchanges.
Yeah, wild exchanges here at the moment.
Both of them landed. Ooh, big right hand by Sylvester Silva. And Shrimal evades danger.
He's corner telling him path when Nepa.
A push kick by Shrimal Rodrigo, keeping Sylvester Silva at bay. Sylvester Silva charging in those 1-2s.
Shrimal, for the most part, doing a good job of keeping distance from Sylvester here, using front leg teeps. And a nice sweeping kind of leg kick there.
By Sylvester Silva.
From Shrimal, no, I'm mentioning on entry.
Ooh.
Sylvester landing something of note there.
Big left hand by Sylvester Silva. Both of them exchanging. This is a crazy fight.
Yeah.
Ooh, exchange of kicks. Now they're just brawling in the corner. Shrimal needs to get out of the corner. And everybody knows Sylvester Silva is a volume striker. An inside leg kick ends that exchange.
Some big kicks there for Shrimal, landing a lot of things to the leg.
Big right hand by Sylvester Silva.
Sylvester putting some really good work there right at the end of the round, just before the bell went off. Putting a three-piece, ending up with a leg kick, sweeping Shrimal to the ground, excuse me.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, that's a very tough one to score.
Yeah.
A lot of wild things happening there.
That was the first round, ladies and gentlemen, and these guys, they don't look tired. This is a championship level fight at the end of the day. Shrimal Rodrigo with his teammates from Fight Soul Academy. Let's take a look at the replay from the first round.
There's a clean knee landing there, but Sylvester just ate it and came back with more.
Yep.
There again, Sylvester leaping in with the left hand. And there, right hand again of Sylvester's knocking Shrimal back and then entering straight after that, landing a few more punches. Again, very wild exchanges from these two gentlemen. That was right at the end of the round, I believe. Here we go. This is the one right at the end of the round. But there was a combination just before that as well that was of note for Sylvester Silva. I don't know, man. Tough one to score. Sylvester did have like a few good moments in that round. Shrimal, we can't really look back and point out to he did that there. So maybe we go the way of the champion for that one. We still want to see a lot more from these two gentlemen in the coming round, though. Let's go.
Shrimal Rodrigo locked and loaded. You can see Malinda Boyka Amar Singh yelling from the corner of Sylvester Silva. Nicely done. Nice push kick to the body by Shrimal Rodrigo. Referee Vasant Sinaratna breaking off the clinch. Ooh, big right hand by Sylvester Silva. He lands clean there. They're trying to finish each other. Ooh, nice good dirty boxing by Sylvester Silva. A hook to the body. That was an outside leg kick by Shrimal now. And Shrimal's got Sylvester backed up against the ropes. And now Sylvester cornering Shrimal.
Such wild exchanges, Sanita. Oh, there's a big right hand that landed in there for Sylvester. Man, this is...
these gentlemen are unfazed.
Another right hand for Sylvester. One thing, we've seen Sylvester come out on top in contests like this recently.
It's all about volume for Sylvester.
I mean, that was 100% an illegal sweep. Sylvester standing on top of Shrimal, just buying himself...
He just grabbed his knee and just pushed him down. Ooh.
Oop, nice kick there onto the inside for Shrimal Rodrigo. Nice knee there.
A kick to the body by Shrimal Rodrigo ends that exchange. Sylvester's mouthpiece has fallen out.
Yeah, this is a tough fight for Sylvester. Shrimal bringing it.
Sylvester is bleeding out of his nose.
That's not why he's in the corner. He's in the corner to get his mouthpiece put back in. He should be just getting that put back in and then get straight on with the action.
No, they're washing the mouthpiece.
Man, Shrimal Rodrigo, let's remember, one of the most experienced fighters there is in Sri Lanka. Has fought abroad, has also been the coach to many a fighter in Sri Lanka. This is a tough contest for Sylvester Silva so far. And this second round, Shrimal has landed a few knees, has done some good work.
You know why they're so good? It's because they're karatekas. They both come from a karate background. That's why they're so durable, because these karate guys from Kurunegala, they're so good. A little bit of dirty boxing by Sylvester Silva. Landed a right hook to the rib.
Yeah, Sylvester just loading up on these at the moment, not really. Yeah, he can break this up, can Vasant Sena.
Shot to the body, ending that clinch.
Sylvester, a lot of blood coming out of his nose.
Yes, Vasant Senaratna calling us timeout.
Yeah, I hate it when referees stop fights for nosebleeds. You know, that's not going to be coming out of his brain. We're pretty clear on where that's coming up from. It's not... There's not of any danger to anyone.
Yep.
So let's just keep it going. I know it doesn't look the best.
This is a championship level fight, ladies and gentlemen. So Sylvester Silva should be able to continue. I think the doctor is just making sure that his airway is clear.
Yeah.
The glove touch there. The second round of the main event. They immediately get to the clinch, and that's what's kind of annoying about this fight too. Ooh, a nice kick by Shrimal Rodrigo that landed clean, but Sylvester Silva, man, didn't even wobble. Oh, and now Sylvester gets caught by a right hand and a left hook.
An absolute war in here at the moment.
Last 30, last 30. Explosives, 20 seconds. Speed.
Sylvester Silva bleeding, but he is changing. He is charging forward.
Again, an illegal sweep there. Leaping in with that right hand. Showing it from a mile away though, Sylvester. He'd be best served like.
And the end of the second round. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are heading into the third round of this main event. Sylvester Silva looking a little bit tired, and so is Shrimal Rodrigo. The next round is going to be the most important round of their fighting careers. And let's look at the replay from the second round.
Yeah, Sylvester landing a right hand there, an overhand. I think that's what's given him the most amount of success. He's been showing it a lot, but Shrimal did some good work with knees in that round in particular. I'm not sure what caused the bleeding on Sylvester. I don't know why this is a part of the highlight package, boys. That's illegal. That's a nice knee in there as well.
That's that kick from Shrimal Rodrigo.
Yeah, some beautiful work that.
But Sylvester didn't even flinch, man. Here we go. The final round. Shrimal Rodrigo versus Sylvester Silva.
Wow,
and
that was a high velocity takedown there. not valuable in this rule set. Ooh,
a front kick to the face.
Yeah, nice deep to the face there. Shrimal's done some good work in the second and third round.
Yeah. But Sylvester Silva constantly charges forward with those two hooks. Ooh, a knee attempt by Shrimal, but it didn't land though. Ooh, a big right hand by Sylvester Silva, and he catches him with 1-2s.
Sylvester with a nice leg kick before entering there. Somebody's mouthpiece is on the ground again. I believe it's Sylvester's.
Clock is ticking. The third round. And they engage into the clinch. That seems to be a pattern throughout this fight.
Yeah, constantly.
Big overhand right lands flush for Sylvester Silva. Referee Vasant Senathan breaking off this clinch. Ooh. Some dirty boxing by Sylvester Silva.
Thankfully, no blood was sprayed on us that time, Senator. But Sylvester is bleeding a lot.
Ooh, a front kick again
Shrimal
to the face by
Oh, nice knee there by Shrimal as well. Beautiful knee there by Shrimal as well.
Will the challenger get the best of the champion? Ooh, big right hand by Sylvester Silva. And now he's teeing off of Shrimal Rodrigo. Shrimal unfazed.
Yeah, he's not being able to get anything of significant power enough to, worry Shrimal too much. He's bleeding profusely at the moment as well.
Very true. I think the mouthpiece just fell off of Sylvester Silva again. Crowd seems to be a little bit mixed as of now.
Yeah. Shrimal nicely ducking out there and landing a leg kick.
Again with the clinch. Oh, nice, good dirty boxing.
Referee Vasant Senaratne giving them a lot of time in the clinch. Not, oh, nice knee there, but this is not. Yeah.
Big right hook to the body by Sylvester Silva, and now Shrimal Rodrigo with those knees though. I think two of them landed. Crowd backing Shrimal right now.
Some nice body hooks.
Yeah, the clinching is a little bit too much.
Yeah, Vasant Senaratne, usually the best referee that there is. Very experienced, but he could be doing a better job separating them in the clinch.
Again, Sylvester Silva with a bleeding face charges in with those hooks. And the end of the third round. The main event goes to the distance, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, very tough one to call, Senator.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is a very tough fight. Such a close fight. Shrimal Rodrigo giving the broadcast booth the nod. He seems to be confident. The judges are going to have a fun time. Here we go, the replay from the third round.
A nice leg kick there. And
that was an illegal sweep by
Sylvester grabs and another illegal sweep grab there. That shouldn't be happening.
An outside leg kick by Shrimal, and Sylvester counters with a big right hand. Again with that big right hand.
Yeah, some punches of note landing in there for sure for Sylvester.
An outside leg kick by Sylvester.
That was a
and
nice
a knee by Shrimal.
Yeah, that was a very nice knee in there, Senator, for sure. And
Shrimal Rodrigo's Muay Thai background.
Shrimal did a bunch of that work. Again, a momentary clinch to knee to the body, and then Sylvester landing another punch. A very close 3 rounds. Shrimal Rodrigo, all I can say is that second and third round, he got his game going. Sylvester had never in that fight looked the way he settled in that fight with Tazo Subiditse and with Sonic. Yeah, this seemed like the toughest fight he's had in a long time. This could easily go Shrimal Rodrigo's way.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 intense and quite honestly scary rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges have arrived at a decision, ladies and gentlemen, declaring your winner on points by split decision.